Merry Christmas from Camden Town 2020, Tier 4, London. For today I'm going to do my Christmas Day jog. As I said, Merry Christmas to everyone. It hasn't been a good year, but anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go proceed up towards Camden Lock, then along by the canal. Just give you a panoramic view of where I am. Now straight ahead is Camden High Street South, which leads all the way to Mornington Crescent. As I said, we're heading towards the canal. Over there on my left is Inverness Street Market. Just give you a view where I started, Camden Town Underground Station. I'll be turning left onto the canal. Lockkeeper's Cottage, no Starbucks. And we'll be heading straight over there by the Rovers Bridge and continue along the canal. To my right is Thingwells and Camden Market. Cross over the bridge and just continue along beside the canal. Give you a panoramic view. Okay, when you get to this part of the canal, we'll be leaving and entering Regent's Park by the boardwalk. In front is the floating Chinese restaurant, and the canal there, or the beginnings of the canal, was once the Cumberland Cut, which led to what was going to be the new Haymarket. As I said, we're going to leave the canal here, cross over the bridge and into Regent's Park and go along the boardwalk. Okay, we'll be crossing the bridge and entering Regent's Park and be running along the boardwalk. As I said, we just go forward, enter the boardwalk and just continue straight until we get to the water fountain. Well, that's where I've come from the canal. Just give you a panoramic view of where I am in Regent's Park. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be running along beside the back of the London Zoo. So when we get to the water fountain, we'll be turning to our right. Okay, when we reach the water fountain, better known as Ready Money, it was donated by an Indian prince back in 1860 something. But anyway, as I said, we're going to bear to our right and we're heading to the back of the London Zoo. Alright, that's where I've come from, by the fountain. I'll just give you a quick view of where I am. And all you do now is just continue on, follow the path on to your right. Merry Christmas on the back of London Zoo. Right, that's where I've come from the back of the London Zoo. At the end of the path, all we're going to do now is leave by the gates in front, cross over Primrose Hill Bridge, which crosses the Regent's Canal, and we're going to head into Primrose Hill and go to the top of it. I'm on Primrose Hill Bridge over the canal looking towards Camden Town. Okay, we cross over Prince Albert Road and into Primrose Hill, and we're heading straight up to the top of the hill. Well, I'm inside Primrose Hill, and I'm going to take the path on the left beside the buildings, and I'm heading straight up towards the top. Right. Right, Merry Christmas from the top of Primrose Hill 2020. We're in Tier 4 lockdown, but there's still people out enjoying Christmas morning. Merry Christmas 2020 from the top of Primrose Hill. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to head down to Regent's Park Road. Now from here, as I said, we're going to head straight down the hill towards Regent's Park Road. Okay, we leave Primrose Hill here, and in front is Regent's Park Road, and we'll just continue in front. In front is the Queen's, been there a few times. Okay, we're going to continue straight along here. Now over there is the home of, was the home of Engels, Frank Frederick Engels. When I done the Karl Marx walk some months ago, I showed you all the homes where Karl Marx lived when he moved to North London. Well, I'm going to show you how close Engels was to Marx and his home in Maitland Park. So as I said, we just continue along Regent's Park Road. In front is the Lemonnier, was the Chalk Farm Tavern going back hundreds of years, and it was here where people had duels up in Primrose Hill. They'd take the bodies back here to be laid out. Anyway, so we just continue forward. Okay, at the end of the turn-in, got the Pembroke Arms over there on my right, we cross over Primrose Hill Bridge, and we're heading towards Chalk Farm Station. In front is Chalk Farm Roundhouse. Now just crossed over the bridge, we just continue straight down in front, and then we're going to bear to our right past the Chalk Farm Underground Station. Okay, at the end of the road we're going to bear to our left up Haverstock Hill. Alright, that's where I've just come from, and I'm on Haverstock Hill now. And we're going to head up, I'm going to be bearing to our right into Maitland Park. Now on my right there is Haverstock School, famous for the Millie bands. Okay, when you reach this point on Haverstock Hill, give you a view there, we're going to head or bear to our right into Maitland Park, the homes of Karl Marx. Now this block of flats here, the Grange, replaced Karl Marx's second home. Karl Marx had a house here, his second house up here. His first house was in Fitzroy Road, which is now Grafton Terrace, which we'll come to shortly. Now his wife Ginny inherited some money, which gave him enough money to buy a home. Well, I'll show you the first home they bought. But anyway, we continue along here, and we're going to be bearing to our right. Okay, when you reach this point, as I said, we're going to bear right along Maitland Park, and we're going to the site where Karl Marx died and his wife Ginny died. Now all these are new buildings. Karl Marx's house here was knocked down, and it's here where Karl Marx died with. Okay, from here what we're going to do, we're going towards that arch and go through the arch, and we're coming up by Fitzroy Terrace. Go straight through, takes it on to Grafton Terrace. Now it's here, 46 Grafton Terrace. When Karl Marx Day, it was Fitzroy Road, but the name was changed. I think the number was number 9. I have to double check on that. But it was here in this building here, number 46, that Ginny and Karl Marx moved. Ginny inherited some money from a family. Anyway, from here, we just continue out towards Southampton Road, which is in front. Okay, as I said, at the top here we're going to bear to our right. In front you've got St Pancras Arms houses, but we're going to bear to our right by St Dominic's Church. In front is St Dominic's Catholic Church. And what we're going to do is just continue straight in front. We're heading towards Hampstead Heath now. Right, that's where I've just come from, along Southampton Road, past the church. And as I said, we're going to be turning to our left, heading towards Hampstead Heath. We're on along Fleet Road. Just continue along Fleet Road. We're at the top of Fleet Road. We just continue straight in front. Heading towards Hampstead Heath. In front you've got the famous Royal Free Hospital. So that's where I just come from. Okay, we're coming towards Hampstead Heath Overground Station.
That is a great bar.
Okay, the Hampstead Heath Station opened in about 1860. I was there. Anyway, we just continue straight in front into Hampstead Heath. Over on my left, you've got Keats Grove where Keats' house is. Well, we're heading towards Hampstead Ponds. As I said, over there on my left is Keats Grove where Keats' house is.
You can't see it. We're walking along a bit. I don't know if you know it, Toby, this is great brutalist house on that street.
Just continue on the path on the right. Okay, now we just continue straight up to the top of Kite Hill. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas from Kite Hill 2020. Merry Christmas 2020. Tier 4 from the top of Kite Hill, London.
The same risk, isn't it?
Okay, we're near the end of the Christmas Day run. I'm not going to the men's pond today because with this COVID carry on, everything's closed. But there said to be a few brave souls in the water. Anyway, Merry Christmas everyone for 2020.